Alkebulan Images is the only Black-owned bookstore in Tennessee. In Nashville for over 30 years, it has become so much more than just a bookstore.
So Alkebulan Images is the brainchild of Yusef Harris. He was a student at Vanderbilt University, and while he was studying, it was a point where he just realized that there was not enough history that detailed the Black culture or anything that dealt with African people. Being the only Black-owned bookstore here, it's one of those things where when people come here, they come here because they know they can't go to other major chain bookstores to get what we serve. We now have just become a place where this is a refuge, and this is a place where people come, they talk, they commune, they read, they study, they just debate, and it's been an awesome opportunity to just service the community.
One of the most impressive ways Alkebulan serves the community is by educating everyone about the importance of Black history.
The youth and educating them and allowing them to understand the importance of where the people who paved the way for them have been and where they were. The importance of that in our youth right now is ever present. And it's important to get the knowledge of who we are in order to be able to come together and bring about change and bring about all the things that you hear in the news. And when we talk about Black Lives Matter, of course we know all lives matter, but it's important to understand that we matter.
Fisk University has always been a center for Black history, from the Jubilee Singers to W.E.B. Du Bois. But Black history is still being made with the Fisk Rocket Team, the first rocket science program at an HBCU.
In 2005, I was approached by a faculty member who was named Dr. Rudy Gostowski. He was a visiting NASA rocket scientist for a fellowship. And he said, you know, hey, would you be interested in competing in a NASA rocket competition? And I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of crazy. Yeah, sure. So we got together and we said, we need to find some students. And I said, great, I teach physics courses. I'm sure we could find some students there because biology, physics, and chemistry students all take my class. So we got a core group of students together, and we put together a team. Our team is a number of individuals who may not be going into engineering or aerospace engineering for their career. They're biology majors, we've had English majors, we have an English major now. So we're competing with schools that have engineering programs. So you're talking about a university without an engineering program competing with universities with this is what they're going to do for the rest of their careers. And so the bar went that much higher.
Not only is the Fisk Rocket Team raising the bar in competition, but they also are reaching out to the community to get involved in the STEM fields as well.
We still go to public schools, particularly the middle and high schools, to impact students, to expose them and show them people that look like you do these things that are math related, computer science related, rocket science, robotics. Just the sky's the limit. By being on the rocket team, we've literally changed students' trajectories just by changing their perception of what they can accomplish. People of Nashville, for the people of Tennessee, for the people of this country, that we are participants in science, and we're not only contributors, but we excel.
North Art Collective is a group of creatives from Nashville that make public art that addresses social issues in the North Nashville area. Through their art, North honors the leaders of yesterday while empowering the leaders of tomorrow.
The piece, we do work to make sure that we try to honor people of color from our neighborhood, and especially with the changing atmosphere of Nashville and neighborhoods changing and the demographics changing. We wanted people to know the importance and how important it is to us, but not only us, the city at large, and these particular people help to change the shape of our nation.
If you're going through anything, which we all are, then you need to express it, and the only way to express it is to create, from that expression.
We've done a lot of workshops and things like that, partnered with a few other people who are kind of aligned with the type of vision that we have as far as social change, social justice. We did a project last summer called Home Invasion that focused on affordable housing and gentrification, displacement, things like that.
So we started as a collective, and we try to maintain that sense of community within our collective. We share in work and resources. We try to expand from there. So we start with our families, we start with our group, then our community, and then maybe we can change the city, and then the state, and the country, and perhaps one day the world. So.